Welcome to week 11 of Gentle Healing Yoga. So my name is Kali Rose. I'm a certified yoga therapist, holistic practitioner, energy worker. So I always try to weave as much as I can into class to help you all be the best that you can be. So today, what's going on outside? Not in the cosmos, not from the earth. Well, it is from the earth. It's Mother Nature. High pollen count. High pollen count, that means those of us with sensitivities or allergies are having a hard time. So you can find out what is bugging you by going to my website and clicking on the pollen count page and putting in your zip code. You'll know if the pollen count is low, medium, or high. It'll also tell you what pollens are affecting you. So at the studio here, we sell Histoblock. It's nature's answer to Benadryl. So it alleviates all allergy symptoms. So if you need a bottle, just reach out to us. But also being mindful, you want to make sure that you're using your neti pot. So fill it up with warm water, an eighth to a quarter of a teaspoon of sea salt. Over the sink into one nostril, you're going to tilt your head and breathe in and out of your mouth. And yeah, sometimes it's hard to get used to it. Fill it up again, same thing. Other side, into the other nostril, tilting your head so the water actually rinses out the nasal passages and it'll come out the other nostril. So don't forget your neti pot. So this should be something that you practice daily. Jala neti is a yoga Ayurvedic practice. And then please avoid high histamine foods. So it triggers mucus congestion and inflammation. High histamine foods, fermented beverages, alcohol, and kombucha. And that includes sauerkraut, kimchi. So vegetables such as avocado, eggplant, spinach, and tomatoes. Mature cheeses, beans, chickpeas, soybeans, peanut butter, walnuts, cashews, chocolate, and other cocoa-based products. Smoked fish, mackerel, mahi, tuna, anchovies, and sardines. And gravitate towards low histamine foods. Cod or wild-caught trout, eggs, fresh fruit, such as mangoes, pears, watermelon, kiwi, and grapes, or berries, leafy greens, broccoli, onions, and grapes. And whatever you do, avoid dairy. Cow dairy is the worst. So let's begin our practice. So getting comfortable on your sit bones. And not all of us can sit comfortably. So if you need a pillow, a blanket rolled up under the edge of your butt. And you can hear it in my voice. Yeah, the pollen is affecting me a little bit too. So let's get balanced on our sit bones. Let's pull our spines upward. Our arms roll or flow into our lap. And if sitting comfortably means a leg out, a leg in, well, so be it. Just be comfortable. So first, let's find the magic of our breath. Soften your belly. And the yogic breath is where you soften your belly and you let the breath go down as far as you can into the bottom of your lungs. It'll feel like you're breathing with your belly. And then exhale the same way. Lower lungs pulling your belly. The middle lungs pull that in. And then the upper lungs exhale that way. Like a roll of toothpaste should be squeezed. And then we'll do it again. Without force, without pressure. So we inhale positive energy in. And we exhale negative energy out. We inhale bliss. And we exhale stress and tension. Breathing in and out of our nose. And then today's mudra is Jalashaya mudra. So we're bringing our hands together in a clasp. And we're extending our pinky finger in anywhere in your lap. Floating in my inner lake of serenity. I am refreshed. So refreshing Jalashaya mudra calms you to reduce stress, and it helps reduce tendencies of judging and perfectionism. And on a physical level, Jalashaya cools and soothes any inflammation, can alleviate heartburn and indigestion. Lower back tension melts away and leaves you with a feeling of floating on a calm lake. Holding on this mudra for 2 or 3 more breaths. Can you feel the tension melting away? This is sacral chakra, root chakra. I can feel it in my lower back. Yep, I've been doing way too much weeding. How about you? One more breath with this mudra. Let's release our mudra and migrate into somatic, supigrin. Joint freeing and negative energy clearing. Let's bow humbly, chins into the hollow of your throats. All your thoughts pouring out of your head into the earth to be recycled, gathered up later. Let's take that heavy head and rock it gently side to side. And all the way over to your left. Let's pause. So making sure your shoulders, collarbone are parallel to the earth. And then retract your chin into the hollow of your throat. And then bring your head back to neutral with your chin in the hollow of your throat. And let's tilt our heads gently to the right. Same thing, retract your chin into the hollow of your throat. Keep your chin retracted and then bring your head back to Sushumna, or neutral. Nice, small circles with your shoulders. Great for anyone with neck issues. So onto our shoulders, let's roll one back at a time. And then inhale, shrug them both up. Press your legs down, create some space. And then exhale, let's raise our arms and clear negative energy from your aura whilst we loosen up our elbows. Return it. And then onto your wrists. How are you doing today? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And the back of your hands together and shake them out gently. And then try to bring them all the way around. A 360 full circle. And then hang on to your legs, your knees. Inhale your rib cage up off your waist. And then exhale. Let's do a rib cage roll. Massage and lubricate and detox everything in your core. Turn it. And if you have anything beneath you, time to remove it. So we may roll around on those sit bones and clear all those worries and fears. So much of that going on today. You know, it's best just to turn off the TV and avoid the news, social media. Just return it. And just stay in your heart center. Stay in your heart center. Stay focused. Find the good in all bad. Let's rock it back and forth. And then anchor your sit bones, arching around your back. So important. So we're moving acid out of the joints, out of the muscles. One more. And let's soften up. Let's find a safe twist. Off to the right we go. Free hand behind you. Inhale, push tall. Exhale, gently, slowly twist and turn. And then change sides. Inhale, push tall. Exhale, twist and turn. Two hands, place them behind you. Inhale your heart up and maybe tilt that head back. So we're going to take our bottom lip and pull it over our top lip. Can you feel it? A little bit more. Help here. Relax your lips and then your head to neutral. So let's kick up that left foot and carry on. Circles with this left heel. So loosening up our knees, return it. Let's take this leg and pull it straighter. And if you have a hard time doing this, just grab the back of your leg. And in circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Return it. Let's bend at the knee and rock our baby onto our hips. So remember, we do what we can and we leave the rest. Let's lower this leg and turn the bottom of your foot up. And let's weave our fingers in between our toes. Go down as far as you can in a gentle wiggle. So by the way, when was the last time you felt your body? Like really took a moment to feel it. Careful extraction. Well, let's close our eyes and ask, how are you, my body? How are you really feeling today? Are you in pain? Are you hurting? We so often forget just how important our bodies are. How magical it is that this collaboration of individual cells ends up as our vehicle of higher consciousness. And how important it is that we love and take care of it. When our body is happy and healthy, the rest of our spirit can be fully open. So just take this moment. Check in with your body. Self-talk, self-love, so important. And then onto that right side, solar, masculine side. Kick up that right foot. Circles with your heel, and if it's hard to grab that foot, back of your leg. And reverse it. And then we pull this leg straighter. Let's climb up, the foot up, the heart up, and the leg coming in. And then circles with your foot. Let it flow from your ankle. Return it. So let's bend at the knee and rock our baby. Nice easy way to open up those hips. And lower this right leg and turn the bottom of your foot up, and we're weaving our fingers in between our toes. Go down as far as you can, and it's a gentle wiggle. and a careful extraction. So let's stay put. And I would like to do alternative nostril breathing with you all today. It's another means of keeping our sinuses, our respiratory tract open. So right thumb covers the right nostril. Let's inhale left nostril. This also helps with your yin yang. Inhale left nostril. Close that left nostril with your ring finger and exhale right. This also helps with anxiety and depression. Now inhale right nostril. Close it with your thumb and exhale left nostril. Inhale left nostril. How many rounds should you do? Close that left nostril, lift up the thumb, exhale right. I would say 5 to 6. It also helps open up those sinuses, your respiratory tract. Inhale right nostril. Close it off with your thumb. Lift your ring finger and exhale left. Inhale left nostril. Close it off, ring finger, exhale right nostril. One more round. Inhale right nostril. Close it off with your thumb and exhale left. Inhale left nostril. Close it off, ring finger, exhale right. So it's also called sun and the moon breath too. Right side, left side. Right side solar, left side lunar. Right side masculine, left side feminine. So let's continue. Let's put the soles of our feet together. So don't bring them in close. And let's grab our feet, our ankles of the earth. And inhale into your belly. Bring that breath down as low as you can. And then exhale, pull your navel in. Middle of the lungs second, upper lungs last. And fold gently forward with a heavy head. Giving thanks to Gaia and all she gives us. Food, water, shelter, air. A place to practice our yoga. And then let's back it up. Let's put our hands behind us. And take your left knee and push it over towards the right side gently. So we go to our limit. Let's back up that left shoulder. Chin retracting into the hollow of your throat. Find your breath. One more breath. Feel yourself going farther into the pose without any effort. Relax your chin, open up these legs, and let's change sides. So your right knee push to the left side. Go to your limit, back up your right shoulder, chin into the hollow of your throat, and reconnect with the magic of your breath. Feel yourself going farther, effortlessly. Relax your chin, your shoulder. Open up these legs and stretch out into Upavista Konasana, wide angle, and everybody's wide angle is different. And some days are better than others, so your hands on the earth in front of you. Inhale, get your rib cages up off your waist. Doesn't matter how far you go. We're all still doing this together. Let's bow humbly forward. So we go to our limit and we pause. And reconnect with the breath. So picking and choosing our intention. Breathe into your belly. And then exhale through your nose. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Visualize your Sankalpa coming into fruition. And then let's back it up. Let's walk, slide our hands in and send your legs to the side. Either to your right or to your left. Let's bounce. Let's shake out our legs. So looking down, relax, look down at your legs. Check them out. Does one leg appear to be longer than the other? If so, it's probably not that it is longer or the other side shorter. It usually means the sacrum is out of alignment. And every class that I do helps put that sacrum back into alignment. And hip walking is a wonderful way to help that happen. So up and down your yoga mat, with arm movement or without arm movement. Supported is easier with your hands down on the floor. And then let's come to neutral or Sushumna. Let's take that left knee and bring it in. Push that right heel far, far away. And yes, we're getting taller. We're opening up all 24 vertebrae and putting space in between your vertebrae. We're taking pressure off our discs and moving the vertebrae and the discs away from the nerves so that our backs can heal. And then change legs, change sides. Knee squeeze, knee hug, knee hold that right knee. Same thing, get straight, get tall. Reconnect with your breath. In through the nose, out through the nose, unless the pollen is really messing with you, then use your mouth. And then let's bring them both in. So give them a squeeze. Getting taller. Breathing in and out of your nose. And then let's round our backs. Rock and roll if you haven't eaten for a while. Spinal rocking. After somatic Supigrin will push a vertebrae in that's out. So we're going to rock it up and keep it up. And then roll it over to all fours. So your hands will drop down from your shoulders. Your knees. Right under your hips. And let's find cat flow. So we're arching and rounding our backs. So good to do. All 24 vertebrae. Getting some attention in 72,000 nerve endings. Get stimulated. One more. And then pause. Let's rock our hips side to side, right into Tao Wag. So maybe your shoulders and maybe your heads might want to get involved. And then let's do it. Let's put cat flow and Tao Wag together. There's no right or wrong. It's your movement. It's your flow. It's the way your body wants to go. Reverse. Unwind. Go the other way. And then let's pause. So we're going to bring our knees close together. Do a little bit of core work. So it might feel hard on your back. If it hurts, we don't do it. But it strengthens your core. Send back that right leg. Works on balance too in that left hand. So we've got balance and core work going on here. Find your breath and breathe. And then lower left hand, right knee, change sides. Send back that left leg. And reach out with that right arm. Is one side easier than the other? Without judgment. Just recognize it. And then lower, so knees, shoulder, hip width apart. So we're going into down dog. If it's not one of your favorites, I'll meet you up in Tadasana, the mountain. So let's try it. Let's curl toes under. Let's pick up our knees. Heads are heavy. Heels are heavy. And then shaking that head side to side as if to say no. A gentle nod as if to say yes, but slow motion, please. And then hold the head and pump those heels. Let's tippy toe or baby step in towards our hands. When you can't get any closer, bend your knees and let's ragdoll up with a heavy head. Rising up inside your space. Let's place our hands behind us. Feet, shoulder, hip width. Bend knees, rock those hips and roll that prana upward. Go to your limit and pause. And then heads up. Let's find surrender. Soft knees. Surrender to what is. Let go of what was. And have faith in what will be. So let's rise back up. So this time, I'll meet you up there in Tadasana. Turn towards me. And let's bring up the sun. How does your aura feel today? Is it sticky, icky? Is it staticky? Does it need some clearing? Jala Shaya Mudra over your head. Bring it down in front of your hearts. Soft legs. Soft eyes. Soften your heart center and go within. So, how are you doing today? Really check. See what needs some attention. Floating in my inner lake of serenity, I find peace. Let's take this mudra and push it up above our heads. Slow motion. Release your mudra and let's tilt. Crescent moon to your right with a heavy head. And rise back up inside your space. Crescent moon to the left with a heavy head. And then back up to neutral or Sushumna. Lower that left arm. Wrap your right arm around your head and your right hand. Presses into your left ear. Your left ear pushes back into your right hand. And it's a battle that neither wins. So work in the neck, the cervical spine, the thyroid. And then release that pressure. Let the weight of your arm take your head to the right. If it hurts you too far, too soon, back up. And then unwrap your head. Pick your head up slowly. I slept wrong last night. Let's do that left arm. Bring it up above your head. Wrap your left arm around your head. Your left hand presses into your right ear. Your right ear pushes back into your left hand. Keep that opposition growing. And then relax the pressure and let the weight of your left arm take your head to the left. Go to your limit and breathe. Wrap your head. Head returns to neutral or Sushumna. Nice. So let's keep our feet shoulder hip width. And let's bring up the sun together. Salute the day. Jala Shaya Mudra. Bring it down in front of your heart. So let's find little chair pose. Make sure feet are shoulder hip width. Bend your knees and tuck your sit bones right underneath your shoulder blades. Pick your rib cages up off your waist. Floating in my inner lake of serenity, I find peace. And put all your weight on your left foot. Pick up your right heel. Keep your sit bones underneath your shoulder blades. Reconfiguring your backs. Right heel down, shift your weight to the right foot. Knees are soft bent. Pick up that left heel. Put your rib cage up off your waist. I can feel things popping and realigning in my low back. And then that left heel down, let's straighten our legs. But keep your knees soft. Push your mudra over your head. Give the gift back. Let's reach up higher. Shoulders in towards your ears. Push your feet into the earth. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Big inhale. And then exhale. Let's soften up and draw down the moon. Slowly. Take control back in your life. Relearn patience. Somehow we lose it as we age. And then Jala Shaya Mudra behind your back. We're going to widen up. Push your feet into the earth. Push your mudra down and lift up your heart. Bring your elbows closer together behind you. And then let go. Soft legs, soft knees, right into elephant pose with your heels lifting. Side to side, nice and easy. And we're going to do some Qigong. So slower legs, but faster arms. Let your arms hit your kidneys in the back side, your liver meridian in the front side. That's the rib cage. Low back is kidney meridian. So heel in the urinary tract, liver meridian equals weight loss. Not bad, faster arms. And then let's slow it right on down. Let's take our hands and slide them down our legs. Bend your knees. Are your legs wide enough apart? Drop your sit bones down. Shoulders close to your ears. Stress right out of your neck. Stress right out of your low back. Get rid of the tension. And your left shoulder twist to the right side. Turn your head to the right. Push your knees wider apart. Pull your navel into your spine. And come back to center. Neutral, Sushumna. Change them up. Take that right shoulder and twist it to the left. Navel into your spine. Knees a little wider. Turn your head hard left. Are you breathing or are you holding your breath? When the going gets tough, we get breathing. Let's come back to center. Drop your left arm down and heads are heavy so you can stir. Release congestion, pressure, tension, tightness from the upper back, shoulder, the neck. And then reverse it. Left hand back where it came from. Drop that right hand down and stir. Heads are heavy. Your arm is heavy. And then reverse your stir. Let's rise back up. So right into warrior one. So we're going to turn that right foot to the right. Bend your right knee over your right heel. Your back foot goes wherever it wants to go. But your hips, same direction as your front foot. So let's reposition, reconfigure. Take your hips, push them forward. Ground your feet and lift up your heart. And then let's bring up the sun. Jala Shaya Mudra, bring it down in front of your heart. Push those hips farther forward. Keep your knee above your heel. We're going to push our mudra up slowly. Release your mudra and lift up your heart and drop your shoulders down. And let's pivot back to neutral. And do a cleansing breath. Cleanses our respiratory tract and clears stress. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! Heavily. Inhale, shrug them up high. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! And verbalize it. One more time. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! Let's draw down the moon. Take control back. Relearn patience and keep your IQs up there, because us women, we need to multitask. And it lowers our IQ quotient. Let's turn to the left. Do it again. So left foot, left knee over that left heel. If this is too easy, perhaps your legs are too close together. If this is too hard, perhaps your legs are too wide apart. But turn your hips same direction as that left foot. So ground your feet and lift your rib cage up off your waist. And let's bring up the sun. Jala Shaya Mudra over your head. And bring it down in front of your heart. Push those hips farther forward. Floating in my inner lake of serenity, I find peace. Really ground your feet, push them deeper into the earth. And then push your mudra slowly above your head. This is great for osteopenia, porosis. A gentle back bend here. Great for the hips, the low back, and let's pivot. Let's turn back to neutral, Sushumna. Cleansing breath, inhale, shrugging up. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! And verbalize it. You got it. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, drop them down. Ha! One more time. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale. Ha! And we're drawing down the moon. Slowly. Clearing our aura. Jala Shaya Mudra, one more time, behind your back. Elbows closer. Hearts up and push your hands down. Find your breath and breathe. And then let go. We're going to bring up the sun, but soft knees, soft knees. Two hands behind your back. Take your left hand and cup that right elbow. And your right fingers climbing on down your back. Hug that elbow into your head. And then change sides. Cup that left elbow. Fingers climbing down your back. Arm, elbow in toward your head. And then lastly, inhale, reach up one more time. Shoulders close to your ears. Straighter legs. And let's just draw down the moon slowly. Reclaiming our peace, our inner light, that bliss. And then let's go down to all fours. I'll meet you there. So hands beneath your shoulders and your knees close together. So kick back that right leg. Let's strengthen that upper body. Increase bone density, bone strength in the upper body. Warrior that we just did is lower. Let's bend our elbows and straighten them. Let's shoot for 6. Shoot for it. 1. Head down, foot comes up. 2. 3. 4. 5. One more time. 6. And then heads up, cross your right leg over your left leg, and let's elbow down. So Jalashya Mudra, and then shift that way forward into seal pose. Oh, this is so good for the low back. I hope you all can find a little bit of it or a lot of it. Breathing, you can feel it in and around the sacrum, the tailbone, lumbar section, the hips. And let's back it up. So uncross these legs, your knees close, and your hands back under your shoulders. So we can do it again. Kick back that left leg. Bend and straighten our arms. Shoot for 6. 5. 4. 3. Remember, you don't have to go all the way down. 3 inches is good. 2 more. Last one. Head up. Your left leg goes over your right. Let's put our elbows down. Find Jalashya Mudra. And then slowly, gently lower those hips. Go to your limit. And breathe. Seal pose. Part of yoga therapy. The low back sciatic. So is the hips. Piriformis, the core. And then let's back it up. Uncross these legs. And just belly down. So keeping Jalashya Mudra if you can. If this hurts your back, move your elbows farther out to the side. Everybody, push your tailbones down. And if you can, lift your heart up a little bit higher. Push your tongue into the roof of your mouth. So this is good for the cervical spine, your neck, and it helps us speak our truths. Roll your eyeballs into your eyebrows. This stretches that optical nerve. It helps with vision issues. It helps us pour through any disillusion in our life, so we can see things as they truly are. And then we're going to elbow out to the side. Release your mudra. Stack one hand on the other. And if your right hand's always the dominant hand, switch them up. Rest those third eyes on your stacked hands. And let's get some piriformis, psoas muscle work done. Let's bend that right leg on our knee and attempt to pick up the right knee, but keep your right hip grounded. So the harder this is to do, the more you need to do it. But without straining, without pain. Take a time out if you need it. And lower that right knee and that right foot. Let's change sides. Bend that left leg at the knee and attempt to pick up your left knee, but keep your left hip grounded. Psoas muscle starts in the middle of your back. It goes underneath your rib cage. It touches all the organs in your core. It's the only muscle that connects your spine to your legs. Lower that left knee. Let's bend both knees. Widen up your feet. Let's do some cross kicking. Weave your feet in and out. And then let's shuffle kick or flutter kick. Move your feet in a little closer. And one foot up and one foot down. And then both feet down. Let's roll it over on your side towards me. So you can prop up your head or you can rest your head on your arm. But we're going to bend our knees. And your feet or your heels Your tailbone and your shoulders should be in proper alignment. We're going to pick up that top leg. Keeping your heels together. Let's do clam today. So good for any back issue, pelvic bowl work. Lower that top leg. Let's do it 5 more times. Lift up that knee. Keep your heels glued together. And then lower. I know it's harder. And that's why, because it's working. Here's the third, there's the second one. Do it again. Here's the third. So a total is 6 times. 4. Slowly open, slowly close. Here comes 5. And then changing sides. You don't have to flip it all the way, or you can just roll it over. But make sure that your heels, your tailbone, and your shoulders are in a straight line. And here we go. Top knee up. Top knee down. Looking for 6 total. Raise that top knee. And then lower. There comes 3. Keep those heels connected. Lower. Here comes 4. 5. Last one. 6. Slowly open and slowly close. And then from here we're rolling it over onto our backs. So we'll bend our knees and plant our feet. So bring your knees close together and bring your feet wide apart. And then flatten the small of your back. Push all air out of your lungs. And then inhale, open up your knees and your navel pulls up and your sit bones press down. Exhale, your knees come together. The small of your back flattens and all the air pushes out of your lungs. One more time. Inhale, your knees apart. Your navel comes up and your sit bones and your shoulder blades press down. And then exhale, the knees together, the back, the low back flattens. And let's widen up our legs. Let's stretch our arms out to the side. And twist. Push your knees towards me. Chin into the hollow of your throat. Breathing in and out of your nose. Or if you're stuffy upbeat, use your mouth. Soften up and change sides, so push those knees to the other side. Breathing in and out of your nose. Chin into the hollow of your throat. And then knees back up. So feet, shoulder, hip width. Arms by our sides. Hips up, and if you can find Jala Sham Mudra underneath you, why not? So elbows closer, hips up higher. Chest pushes towards your chin. Your feet push deeper into the earth. Big inhale. And then exhale. Release your mudra. Open up your shoulder blades, your sit bones. Slowly lower those hips, 1 vertebrae at a time. When you all touch down, let's smooth any wrinkles out of our back. Let's put our knees into our cupped hands and gentle pumping in and out. Chins up just a little bit. Let's make small circles with our knees and roll your head around your shoulders. Celebrate life. And then return it. Fred Rogers said it so well. He said, always look for the helpers, the positive things, amidst the chaos. Let's come to neutral and drop our feet down. Let's push our legs straight and stretch your hands, your arms above your head, and let's truly release our cores and maybe get a little taller or stop shrinking anyways. Big inhale, get even taller. And then exhale, soften up all over and bring your arms down by your sides. Press your palms down and squeeze your sit bones close together and pick up your hips a little bit. And then soften up all over. Let's finish it. Circles with your feet. Circles with your hands. Let's roll our head around our shoulders. And then reverse it. Good time to find a pillow, a blanket, a prop, 2 or 3, whatever you need to be comfortable in Savasana. Also called the corpse pose, sponge pose. It's a place for healing. It's a place to go within. So don't skip this part. It's so important. So on your back, find your breath and breathe. And we're going to go back to that alternative nostril breathing, but you're going to do it psychically, without your fingers. So soften your legs, your feet, your ankles, back of the knees, the thighs. Soften your hips, your hands, your arms. Notice how easy it is to breathe fully and completely. Soften your rib cage, and the back of your neck, the root of your tongue, the wings of your nose, your inner ear canal, back doors of your eyes. Let's try it. So inhale without your hand into your right nostril. It's easier than you think. And then exhale left nostril. It's called psychic sun moon breathing. Alternative nostril breathing. Inhale left nostril. Even if you're not doing it fully and completely, it's not the process, it's the thought. Thoughts become things. Inhale left nostril if you haven't already. Exhale right. This increases our intuition, along with all those other things I shared earlier. Inhale right nostril. Exhale left nostril. Inhale left nostril. Exhale right. Feel your body become heavier. Inhale right nostril. Exhale left. Inhale left nostril. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Awaken. Awaken to the sound of the tingsha bells. So it sounds, it signals in that crown chakra. Come back, body, mind, and soul. So bend your knees and begin the process. Let's rock our heads gently side to side. Breaking savasana, breaking sleep, a nap should always be a slow process. Roll your head towards me, and if it's a good side, let's continue to roll it over. So be mindful of your head, your neck, your shoulders. Stack those bent legs one on top of another. And you know it's always important to root down before you rise up. Same thing when you get out of bed in the morning. Feel your connection to Gaia, Mother Earth, and all the living and non-living things on our planet. Notice how easy it is to breathe fully and completely. And then let's rise up, heads up, use two hands so you stay balanced. Let's come back to Sukhanasana. Easy sit. Feel all your recycled thoughts returning to you. So get comfortable, legs crossed or legs extended, a little bit of both. Let's rise up inside our space like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Your heart's up in your chest and your arms roll, flow into your lap. We're ready to seize the day, the evening, ready to seize life. So let's butt the sides of our hands together. Visualize something you're grateful for. Turn it into a star seed of light. Plant it in your hands, your gratitude gardens. Feel it. Feel your hands illuminate. Feel your body illuminate. We are ready. Let's close up our gratitude gardens and bring it right into our heart shine. Let's chant Om to end this practice. Namaste and so much love. Thank you all for joining me and hope to see you all soon face to face.